Hi guys, here, so welcome back here to this channel, narcscon, where we deal with all things in relation to the narcissistic personality disorder, in order to heal from it, in order to understand it, and to really get a better, more enlightened idea of who we are and where we need to go in life. Why does the narcissist keep the new supply hidden? First of all, they don't always keep the new supply hidden. The new supply being their new next intimate partner. Supply is a word we use in this community for narcissistic supply, because that is in effect what people represent to narcissists, in the effect, cause and effect of the narcissist using their mask to elicit emotional responses from individuals that therefore bolster up the reality for the narcissist of the mask they present to the world, which is in effect a self-defense mechanism, although it is horrendously offensive. So, topic: why do they keep, sometimes in some situations, the person that they're leaving you for effectively hidden? Let's get into this. I did a shorts on it, and now we're going to get into the long version, the juicier version, and hopefully some of this will resonate with you. And if you have a reason that the narcissist kept the new supply hidden from you, please leave it down in the comments. Or if some of the things I mentioned happened to you, please validate this for others and hop on there if you see someone in trouble, because this community really does make a difference to people going through this narcissistic abuse and recovering from it. So let's look at, the narcissist is coming up to looking to replace you. And there's a lot of different reasons for this. There's main reasons, but inevitably in a narcissistically intimate relationship, they're all partners of narcissists go through the devaluation phase. So that's one thing to bear in mind if you're ever feeling jealous of a new supply. Their devaluation will come. It's just a matter of time, and it's just a matter of circumstances. So the narcissist has put you in devaluation. The narcissist is a paranoid creature, and that paranoia, coupled with maybe them not being able to control you as easily as before, or maybe you breaking down and not being able to output the supply you were previously outputting to them, or they've used up all your money, or for whatever reason, or even they may think that you're going to discard them and they're going to beat you to the end of the race, because they have to be in control. They have to be the one doing the discarding. So this is all going on in the narcissist's head, and you are appearing more treacherous. You didn't do what you said on the instructions when they bought you. They had a snapshot view of who you were and what you were to do for them, and you failed them. You misrepresented yourself, beg your pardon, at the beginning. You've let them down. It's all your fault. Narcissists have no accountability. So they're angry at you. They're either raging at you, or they have a cold fury going on, and they totally resent you, and you're getting a bit more kind of harder to control, and you're a bit more uppity. You're a bit more kind of thinking, this isn't good enough for me, and you can see the perfect storm is arriving. When the narcissist has been looking at other people all along, is always open to optional supply or a better option, because they feel they deserve it. They have an overinflated and grandiose opinion of themselves. So it's coming to that time, and they have a new supply lined up. They may or may not be at the stage. It may kind of come to pass that they want to discard you and that the new supply is already embedded, or it may not. They may feel paranoid that you're going to discard them and the new supply isn't fully embedded. So there are many variations that can come about in this situation, which also is a reason for sometimes the narcissist hiding the new supply. So that is one reason. Sorry, I beg your pardon, the new supply may not be fully embedded yet, and the narcissist feels the need to jump because you are putting up a big objection to them and you're getting very hard to control. They will keep the new supply hidden from you at that stage because they haven't fully embedded the new supply, and they're afraid with your uppityness and your bombastic way of going on about things in their mind and your lack of control, that if you know about the new supply, you may go hell for leather and try and contact the new supply, tell the new supply what's the story about the narcissist, and make the new supply edgy, or actually ruin the narcissist's chances of, or dent the narcissist's chances of, embedding that new supply quickly. Because no matter how much they're into the narcissist or how many stories the narcissist tells them of you the crazy Lula, it's going to stick in their mind, and it's going to maybe make them go a bit slower, be more cautious, or remember when they start to get devalued the story that you told them. So the narcissist doesn't want this interference from you in their new relationship, and therefore one reason they'll keep the new supply hidden. The next reason, and an often timed reason, is the narcissist wants to present as a person of value. They are a person that is committed to their relationship partner. This is the mask now. This is what they want to put across. They're somebody worth getting into a relationship with. They are a respectful and respectable and healthy person. That's what they want to put across to other people, that will feed back information on them to a new supply. That, they don't mess around in relationships. When they commit to someone, they really commit. That kind of stuff. They want to appear as the good guy or the good gal who is a person of value. So they keep the new supply hidden from their wider circle of friends and family, so that they have the appearance of leaving you because you were very problematic and it was impossible, no matter how much they worked on the relationship, to sustain a relationship with you or make it work at all. They literally had no choice. This is the story they very often put out about their crazy ex. So if they are seen to be monkey branching or hopping onto somebody else immediately, they'll be seen as a person who doesn't hold people in great respect or value, who doesn't seem to have any empathy, who doesn't spend any time grieving for a relationship that they said meant a lot to them, that was maybe extended over a period of 2 to 5 years or even longer, and suddenly they're with somebody else. That just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And the narcissist, if they're this particular type of common regard narcissist who does maintain a mask, who does con people, who is very covert and fools people most of the time, this isn't going to play well into the person they're putting out there as who they are. So it's much better to gradually introduce the new supply to family and friends as someone they met after the relationship broke down with you, or during the final phases of the relationship with you. And while they're moving it quickly in the background with the new supply, they're being very intense, they're spending a lot of time with them, this information will not be shared with friends and family and will not be shared on social media. Another reason that they keep the new supply hidden is that they need time to make up their own minds about whether they want to go ahead with this new supply. They're testing the operational manual on this new supply to see how easy they're going to be to control, and whether they actually want to make the decision to make this person their partner, their new partner. This is also having a good effect on anybody else that may be in the running for that particular unfortunate position of being the narcissist's partner. They may have another one lined up that they're kind of comparing the two to. They're test driving one more than the other, but there is another option there, and they want a bit of time to mess around with the two and come to their conclusion in their own time, under their control. Another reason. The other reason could be 4 or 5. They know that this is having a very bad effect on you, that they've actually left you, and yet they're not with anybody else. Were you so bad that they had to leave you and there was nobody else involved? Were you such a big problem? Were you such a damaged person that the narcissist just left you and there was no reason to other than that you were such a bad person? And that plays on your mind. It punishes you. And the narcissist likes to know that you're suffering because, after all, you were treacherous. You didn't do what it said on the instructions. You let them down. So for them, going off into the sunset and you on the ground, devastated, maybe not even able to get out of bed, that you're so shocked and so traumatized by what's happened, the narcissist sees this as your own fault, that it's a just reward and a just punishment for you for not being everything that you said you were. You lied to them, you're treacherous, you're a bad person. They're actually projecting onto you the fact that they represented a false person and didn't live up to who they said they were. But it has to be your fault. The narcissist can't be accountable. And the narcissist transfers their anger, jealousy, and hatred onto you. So the more you suffer, the more alleviated they feel. So you not knowing that there's somebody else in the background can prolong this particular self-doubt period that you're in. And as well as that, as well as prolonging this period of distress that you're in, they know that they're courting a new supply. And when you're beginning to recover from that distress, they can plonk the new supply up in social media as the love of their life to hit you another blow just as you're recovering from grieving the relationship with the narcissist. This is all dastardly stuff, guys. It's really horrible. It's disgusting. And it's what narcissists do with their narcissism to always feel that they're right, to always feel in control of situations, to keep them from feeling vulnerable, to always make it somebody else's fault, and therefore what the narcissist does is seen as justified in their view, that you deserve to be punished. You actually deserve to be punished, and they'll go as hard as they can on you. So it's a double whammy if they've left you for a period of grieving and you scratching your head thinking, it's just because I'm so bad they left me and there's nobody else in the background. And then just as you recover from that, they whip up the new supply and, oh my God, it's the love of their life. Everything's brilliant. They're going off on these great holidays and they're maybe even getting engaged or having babies. Absolutely crap, guys. Okay. So that's about a conclusion. There is another reason, actually, just coming to think of it, that they would keep the new supply hidden. And that can be if the new supply, and someone just reminded me of this actually in the shorts, in the comments, if the new supply is a family member, they really don't want to screw up their family relationships, by admitting that. That has to be very managed, and a big PR job on that if it's going to be a family member. And there has to be a story told about that to justify it. So they have to play that one slowly and carefully. That would conclude why narcissists keep new supplies hidden. And I'll tell you something, they often go from 2 or 3 supplies in a year after they've been with you before they actually get lucky enough to settle down with somebody that's anywhere near your value. They can even end up living with people, moving in with people twice in a year, even mature narcissists. It's unbelievable the way they jump about and monkey branch until they get settled in a space. So if you can see that a narcissist has the ability to be this cold and to be without empathy or feelings for anybody in particular, the personality or who you are just does not matter. It's really down to how easy you are to control, what you can give to the narcissist. Remember, they fall in love with what you or a person can do for them. It has nothing to do with you as a person of value, your soul, your spirituality. They do like to rob character traits. So if you do have certain character traits that they like and think, hey, that's me, they actually admire them, but they're not going to give you credit for them. What they do is they essentially copy them. So there's all these things going on. But if you are in pain at the moment and the narcissist has gone off with a new supply that you do know about, or you suspect there's somebody there in the background, don't be feeling jealous, guys. You've really, really dodged a bullet. They are merely transferring their sucking pipe onto a new pool of supply. They've sucked you dry. They're taking the hose pipe out and they're screwing it into somebody else. And that's what they're going to do to them. So hard as it is to pity the new person, particularly if you've been triangulated by them, this is a pretty dastardly behavior pattern of the narcissist. And I hope that explains why they keep the new supply hidden. So guys, the next video or podcast I'm looking to explore with you is how narcissists pick people, how they actually go about choosing people, and what are they looking for in a new supply. Probably a little continuation of this particular video. Don't forget, please, if you can share this particular video, if it resonates with you and if you think it might help someone else, I would sure appreciate that. Even if you can hit the old thumbs up, whatever you can do to help our community, not just this channel, any other channel as well, that is helping you, just like they help me, please consider supporting our community. You look after yourselves. Bye for now, and I'll be back with you shortly.